Good evening, people of the internet. You know what time it is? That's right, it's time for your weekly update. This week on Straight Outta Hillsbrad News, we have another disappointing week of raids, some possible changes with upcoming raids, and who knows, maybe an upcoming new group. Stay tuned for more information. This past week was our core group's first big raiding week. As much as we hoped to progress, we did not. Our first day we had quite a lot of people, and we did get Conclave of Wind down within about 10 attempts, maybe 15. But after that, it all went downhill. People had to leave, people had to go, people didn't show up, and it was tears from there. Our second day of raiding didn't go as well either. Only 3 people actually showed up, and of those 3 people, they did not want to raid. So we did not raid that day. Sunday, we got off to a late start. After an hour of getting the group together, we finally got the group together. And after another 3 hours of wiping, we did not end up downing anything. It has been the decision of myself and my other officers that we are going to postpone raiding until further notice. We will not continue raiding until every single one of you has 346 item level, and we have at least 9 out of 10 guildies, with that last spot being only a DPS. We will not go if we have to pug a tank, or any healer. On that news, Seatu, Snow Shadow, or Holy Fear, has decided to create his own group, different raid times. I have nothing to do with this group. I'm not going to help them at all. But if he wants to do it, he can do it. So far he has about a full group, and even thinks he might be able to do a 25-man within a few weeks. If you are not already in the core group, and you would like to raid, go ahead and send him a message about maybe getting into his group. Also with the core group, we've decided to issue a new sort of loot policy. This is not a DKP system, but it is an attendance-based system. If there's ever a time where 2 people want 1 piece of loot, attendance will come into play. The person that has attended most raids will get the loot. And we have also completely done away with rolling for loot. If a piece of gear drops that you want, it is solely up to me to decide if you actually get the loot. If you have not shown up for raids, you will not get the loot, and it will be sharded. Going along with this new policy, if you miss a raid, the next raid you come to, you are not allowed to receive any loot. It doesn't matter if no one else needs it and you are the only one that needs it, the gear will be disenchanted and the Maelstrom crystals will be deposited into the bank. This new policy has been put into place to attempt to get people to come to raids. If you have objections to this new policy, you can take it up with me, and then you can leave the guild. Also, my old policy still stands. If you miss 2 raids within 2 weeks, you are out of the group for 1 month. All these changes, while they may set us back, are going to help the guild as a whole. Yes, we may not be raiding for a few weeks, but in the end it will be for the better. Next week on Straight Outta Hillsbrad News, do we raid? Do we not raid? Stay tuned to find out.